Everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. I want to apologize about the super late start today. Apparently, first I want to thank the Lord for the day. It was a beautiful day. It was actually a pretty great day. Also shout out to the supermarket. I went there. I was able to pay debit. Absolutely no problems. And I absolutely love their like lunch buffet they got going on over there. So that's all the pluses. We have been having an absolutely great day. We dropped 2 stories that we actually had put out today. If you didn't listen to it, we there's a 42 Dugg video, and there is also another video where Sarah Molina was in an accident with her and 6ix9ine's daughter, Soraya, and I want to wish them everybody gets well. Apparently, Soraya arm was broken, and also she was hurt, and Sarah Molina suffered concussions. They were rear-ended while on an expressway while riding in the Uber. I want to discuss this 42 Dugg situation tonight. I also want to talk about that. But before we get to any of that at all, I'm just going to do roll call right now. I'm not even going to play with it. We already early in the show. Let's do roll call right now. Shout out to this. I'll give it to the 5-minute mark. I give it to the 5-minute mark. We're going to do roll call. Before we do that, I want to show y'all something real quick. I want to say something. I want to be 100% transparent with this. This is absolute insanity. I do not know what to tell you. This is insanity. Let me tell you what happened first. First thing I'm going to tell you is a guy is at a dice game. 2 of his people that he was there with, at least one of them, tried to snake him. They tried to kill him. He ends up shooting and killing that guy and shooting another dude. Then he immediately goes online to tell the world what he did. I'm going to say this again. What up, Gucci Cakes? He immediately then goes online to tell the world what he did. I'm going to let you hear this, guys. And then I'm going to let you hear some of it. And I'm not going to show a tiny bit of it because I'm not going to show the dead bodies. And then I'm going to read what they said happened. Then we're going to do roll call. And we're going to get to the show. First, let me show you what happened. Boom. This is just absolute insanity. Like, are people trying not to go to jail? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Anyway, all right. So I'm gonna play the clip. I don't get it.
These niggas just tried to kill me, bro. Look, his gun right here, bro. I blowed that bitch away. Who you with? Bitch ass, that's my bro. Look, this bitch Scratch. Y'all come play with Marco on this motherfucking street right here, boy. On Jesus Christ. I ain't with none of that y'all nigga shit. I'm from, bitch, I think I'm from the 80s, nigga. Yeah. On my mama, I'm at this whole cut up. On my soul, nigga, you can't finesse the J. Nigga.
Showing his face.
What the price was, 20 bands. That ain't enough for me, bitch. I'm in South Avenue there. Hey, run this hoe up. Let me show you a nigga scratched out. Call the police. Nigga, I'm at home. Nigga tried to snake me while I'm shooting dice. I had to lay him out. My right hand man. Nigga tried to shoot me.
Okay, so that's it. I'm not gonna, that's enough of that. So basically, this is the report that went out. It says, crime news. Don't trust your friend. Dude shoots his best friends who were paid $20K to kill him during a dice game in the hood. It happened in Birmingham. It goes on to say arrest has been made for the shooting that killed one person and injured another person on Friday, April 29th at approximately 10:55 p.m. DeMarco Montez Harris, according to the Birmingham Police Department. DeMarco Montez Harris, 26 of Birmingham, was arrested on the murder of Roderick Malachi Williams Jr. A second male suffered a life-threatening injuries after being shot in the incident. Birmingham Police Department presented information in the case of the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office Officer Truman Fitzgerald said after an assessment of the information, detectives obtained warrants for murder and attempted murder. Harris is currently in custody of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office with a $2 million bond. BPD would like to thank all community members for making us aware of the video allegedly shared to social media by the suspect in this investigation during the aftermath of this shooting incident. I want to say something real quick. I'm just going to leave it right there. If you're at a dice game and you end up shooting and killing somebody, even if they pulled the gun out first, I guess depending on what state you're in, I don't even think it's going to be depending on what state you're in. You're at a dice game. They're coming for you. This is not a situation where the government is going to say, oh, well, you were shooting dice. He should have knew better. They're coming for you. So this dude gave them all the information they need. They don't need any more information. That's why it's a $2 million bond. Because his lawyer is going to tell him there's no way he can get off. Get it? Let's do roll call and get to the show. Shout out to Prince Suamir. He says, good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. All of the good nights. He says, Cash App, dropping the Cash App. Appreciate you. Prince Suamir says, don't be too cheap to hit that like button. It's free. Shout out to Gucci Case. He says, sup, for sup. He said, he loves 6. Cool. He said, who that talking? Some dude that's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. Brooklyn Dread said they put 20,000 bounty on his head. That's a fact. That's what he said. 20,000. That's crazy. They incriminating on the video. That's what happened. Shout out to Jason Elliott. He says, what up, everybody? A Bibida. Brooklyn Dread. Yeah, 20,000 bond on his head. On his head. That's crazy. Like, I wonder what the dude could have did. Like, at that point, it's like, wow. I don't know. Anyway. Let's get to this 42 Dugg situation real quick. I want to say something. Pay attention. Listen. Dugg had to do 6 months because he got in trouble in the courts. He lost whatever he lost. He had to turn himself in and do 6 months. 6 damn months. I'm not going to try to make it seem like getting locked up is a piece of cake. I'm not going to do that at all. We're not doing that. But 6 months, homie. Since he decided to go on a run, he now faces up to 5 years. I just want to be clear on that before we even go any further, before we even discuss this whole thing. Because I think the most important aspect of this is understanding the consequences of our actions. I think that's the most important aspect of this. And I want to say something real quick, what the narcissist always thinks. And this is why he's in the situation he's in. The narcissist always thinks that they're always right and everyone else is always wrong. That's what the narcissist thinks. The narcissist believes that when they do something, if you have a reaction back, that reaction back is actually the blame. The thing that they did, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what the narcissist believes, because the narcissist believes all of their actions are warranted. So if they do anything and then you do something conflicting with that, contradictory to that, going against that, or in retaliation to that, that you are the one actually at fault. Not the narcissist, because everything needs to be done for the betterment of the narcissist, to push the narcissist's agenda. So listen and pay attention. All he had to do was go through 6 months. See, this is the thing about being famous, right? Getting big. You have to have unwavering faith and belief in you. You know how sometimes you have these dudes and you be like, yo, how do people around him let him do that? Why didn't they tell him to stop? Nah, sometimes you gotta push a motherfucker. You think people become famous and become these super great artists and create great content and become the best writers and the best actors and the best whoever the motherfuckers because there was somebody standing behind them telling them that they weren't good enough, or because there were people that were pushing them when they needed to be pushed to be their best self. One of the sayings that I say over here all the time, I say this for a reason. I say, and this is actually a saying I use in my own life. Whenever we're helping somebody else be the best them that they could be in that moment, we being the best us that we could be, so go out there and be great. And there's a reason why I always look to the side when I say this. Because I always envision when I'm saying this, right? I'm saying this to somebody else first, and then I'm saying it to myself. I'm saying it to somebody else, and then I'm saying it to myself. I'm looking in the mirror. So it's always a reflection of not only am I saying this to the world, but to myself also. I'm reminding myself. So that's why whenever you see me saying this on the multiple videos that you see me say that, that's why often I look this way, because I'm talking to the person, and then I'm looking back over here to look into the mirror, and I'm looking at myself to remind myself that I also need to be always attempting to try to help other people be the best them that they could be. Because it's always about pushing God's word and being great, God first. So, with that being said, I don't blame the people around 42 Dugg that pushed him to pushed his talent and his skill, because there's a difference. You see, we always need people around us that's going to push us to be our best self artistically if you're going to be an artist. I don't blame them. That's the point I'm trying to make. If anybody is going to put blame on anybody in this particular situation, and the reason why I'm saying all of this, and I'm doing a real long-winded talk about this, is they have 42 Dugg on the phone in the prison, in the jail. And on the phone in the jail, the information in which they received leads them to believe that 42 Dugg was misleading other people for them to help him stay free. He was busy telling people that he has some kind of immunity because he is some kind of diplomatic something or other. So it's some weird shit. I don't even know how people fell for this. So he has some kind of like diplomatic something or other. So he has some kind of weird immunity of some sort. And so he's busy telling people that while they're busy trying to say that he got to go to jail or whatever he said, whatever he has to do, he's busy telling people that he doesn't have to do this because he's under some kind of immunity. These is facts. He's like, yo, I'm under some kind of immunity. I don't have to. So people are helping him stay free. Now what happened is this idiot went and spoke on the jail phone. And when he spoke with these people on the jail phone, you want to know what people was most likely doing to him? Asking him why he lied. I'm going to say something. Listen and pay attention. I was looking at something the other day. It was basically Big U. And he said, truth basically comes out. Truth always comes out. And then I started thinking about my own life as always, because I'm always self-reflecting. And now I'm thinking about this particular situation. How do you think you was going to be yelling at this nigga when you get on the phone with him and he's locked up in the fucking feds, and you got the feds contacting you, asking you why you was helping a fucking felon on the run? Are you going to be able to tell the feds, yo, he lied to me, I didn't know? But you still was helping the felon though. Yeah, but the felon lied. I didn't know. Yeah, but you still helping the felon though. Do you understand what the problem is when you do evil? And then you find out, wow, I did evil for a bad reason. They're not going to be able to say, well, but you do know you was still doing evil though. You do still know you was helping him run from the feds, though. Regardless of whatever the hell reason why you was helping him run from the feds, helping someone escape from the feds is still illegal. You can't go to the court and say, oh, nah, see, courts, I had a good reason. See, this is what he told me. The courts are still gonna say it doesn't matter what he told you. It's still illegal to help agents. So 42 Dugg just got a ton of people fucked up and locked up and put in jail. Now this is the crux of the conversation. Are y'all here? Do you know how many people is about to get caught up? Anybody else paid attention that 42 Dugg got targeted right after he started beefing with Tekashi? I'm going to say this again. Anybody else notice 42 Dugg got caught up right after he started beefing with Tekashi? I'm going to say this again. Wait, hold on. Should I rewind and explain all of that again? Because everything I just said is important. Everything I just said is actually important. I wanted to get all of that out of the way. Everything I just said is actually important. So we're just gonna keep going on because I don't want to rehash it over again. But listen and pay attention. He just got caught up after he was beefing with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now let's move away from Tekashi 6ix9ine, move away from 42 Dugg for one moment. Wait, hold on, before we move away from 42 Dugg. How long was he running away from the feds? The feds been looking for him for a while. 42 Dugg been doing shows and everything else. Why didn't they pick him up? Boom. Hold on, stop everything. 42 Dugg is also on Instagram like a motherfucker because he's actually one of those people that stay on Instagram, right? Boom. Right? Now, hold on. You want to know how I know he got picked up for course of Tekashi? Anybody want to know how I know he got picked up before Tekashi? I could tell you right now. I could 100% right now, 100% tell you. And then when I tell you the thing, you're going to be like, yep, that's the reason. We got 29 people in here. I want 20 likes, motherfucker. We got 13 likes right now. Give me 7 likes. I'm going to tell you right now how I know for a fact that why I feel. Let me just say why I feel like Tekashi 6. Why the reason why he got picked up is because of Tekashi 6ix9ine. And I don't think it's a secret. I think people know, and I'm going to tell you how I know in 2 seconds. When I say it, you're going to be like, oh, shit. Watch. I'm going to give y'all a minute. You know what? We at 20. Somebody's going to take it away. They're going to take probably like 2 or 3 of them away because I know there's like, we got 27 people in here. So at least like 15 of them hate me. So I know they're going to probably all disappear after I said this. Meek Mill tweeted about him. As soon as 42 Dugg got locked up, Meek Mill tweeted about free my man. He got locked up for some bullshit ass reason. Meek Mill jumps on everything involving Tekashi 6ix9ine, does he not? The only reason why he slowed down previously because Tekashi 6ix9ine ran up on him. Not for nothing, but doesn't that make Meek look a little soft? Ever since Tekashi 6ix9ine ran up on him in that parking lot, Meek Mill really hasn't been saying nothing about him at all. I'm just saying. I don't think it. I'm just saying. I just thought about that right now. I just thought about that right now, not for nothing. That kind of makes him look soft, don't it? Hold on, just so we can be clear, Meek Mill was all over social media before that shit happened, and am I wrong for thinking that? If you think I'm wrong, drop some red stoplights. If you think I'm right, put a frost. But it looked like he disappeared off of social media ever since Tekashi 6ix9ine ran down on him. Ran and bumped into him and whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, I don't want to make it seem like more than it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it seem like more than it is. But he ran down on him. He wanted to fight and everything. I don't know what else to call it. I don't know what else to call it. Is there something else y'all want to call it? Tell me, and I'll call it that, or I'll at least think about it. Bro, about to say who an avalanche? What you talking about? Oh, talking about with the damn. Oh, that's dope. Oh man, that's what this guy be doing. The business. He be dropping avalanches. Oh man, I can't wait for the business to come in here. Shout out to Gucci Cakes. I like that Gucci. When was the last time Meek Mill tweeted about somebody that was locked up? It was YNW Melly, right? Listen, pay attention. It was YNW Melly, right? See, I gotta watch what I say. I got enough people mad at me. See, I be wanting to say some shit, but okay, I gotta connect this so you can understand the Tekashi thing. If I don't, then okay, people get mad, they get mad. Don't worry, we only got 42 people in here anyway, right? So look, listen, pay attention. YNW Melly was set up. Alright? He was set up to go out there and kill them motherfuckers. He was set up. He was coaxed into doing it. He was tricked. He was set up. The shit went down like clockwork. Alright? There's people that know that, and that's why there's some people that want him free. Because they understand. That boy was set up. But I think his moms went online like the very next day and put the fucking nail in the coffin by making sure that she put his motive online. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying, please stop acting like all family is good. Please stop acting like just because people are related by blood, they mean positive for you. Please stop acting like just because somebody is somebody's family member, when they pop up, they telling you the truth about them. Niggas be having jealousy in niggas' family. Think about that, man. Imagine how a motherfucker feel when they seen you born since you was a seed and you growing into something great, and they look at their life. And they think about all those opportunities that they had that they threw away and that they missed. Come on, man. The motherfucker that's the most jealous of you is probably in your family. Because they saw you from when you was that little tiny ass fucking mustard seed into that great oak that you turn into. While they sitting in your shade. Just to keep it a stack, yo. That boy was set up, man. So what you gotta understand is that's what Meek is speaking on. Meek speak on a lot of this shit where he know niggas is behind the scene weirdo shit. But nobody don't know. So everybody just think Meek is stupid. So Meek always look like he out of the loop. And he always look like he's saying some stupid shit. But in reality, he talking about on a whole different level that niggas don't even understand he's talking on. He just don't have the vernacular. He doesn't have the ability to... He's not a great orator. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't know how to talk. He don't know how to say something without saying something. You understand what I'm saying? He's not really that great of a... Not in the moment. Maybe if he sit down with his pen and he write out his thoughts, it'll be better for him. Not in the moment. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you a good example. Miss Tamika Mallory, she is an actually great orator, but she's a great orator if she could sit down with her team and they could write what's going to be said. They could put together a nice piece. And then she could get out on that fucking podium and pitch that shit and kill it. You understand what I'm saying? But when she's in meetings, also, not for nothing, that's not really fair either. I've seen her be a great orator in actual interviews. You know what? I'm going to give her a pass. I'm still mad at her, but I'm going to give her a pass. She's trying to argue for Meg Thee Stallion, and Meg Thee Stallion there's just no way to argue that. So I'm going to give her a pass for looking bad in that interview. You know what? I'm going to give her a whole pass. She's still Queen Tamika Mallory. I just love Tamika Mallory. I don't know if I'm going to figure out reasons. I don't want to figure out reasons. I just love Tamika Mallory, man. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. A lot of the people I'm friends with think she is no good. First Class Empire says for a salute. You already know what it is. What up, Gucci Cake says you right. His mom is a live fact. Yeah, so when getting back to the topic of the subject, 42 Dugg. So when Meek Mills speaks on 42 Dugg, I'm looking at there's some weirdo shit going on there. Also, I just think 42 Dugg was scared to go to jail. He was just scared. Like, the nigga should have just went to jail, nigga. 6 months. Like, you was the one running around with doing whatever you was doing. If whatever celebrity you got or whoever was able to grease the wheels, or for whatever reason the criminal justice system decided to do you good and get you just 6 months, you take that shit, nigga. What is you doing? You understand what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit. Like, that's ungrateful. Tell me, am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking he's ungrateful for not just going and doing his fucking 6 months? I don't want to do 6 months, but I'm also trying not to do any crimes that could get me even 2 days. So, so you understand what I'm saying? If that makes any sense? I don't even want to do fucking crimes that's gonna give me 2 days. So me not want to do 6 months is different from somebody that's actually out there doing crimes that should get them a couple of years. So instead of getting 4, 5, 6 years, whatever the fuck he could have got, he got 6 months. You couldn't go to jail, do your time. Yes, that is ungrateful. It's a fact. And I'm not saying ungrateful by my definition or ungrateful by what other people concern themselves with. Do you really what is really ungrateful? Ungrateful is when you don't show somebody how you appreciate their presence. Now, if you show somebody how you appreciate what they do, but they don't appreciate the way that you appreciate what they do, who's truly ungrateful. If you're showing a person how you appreciate them, but instead they say, "Oh, I need more," who's really ungrateful? Right? Because people will do that to somebody. Somebody will do something good for somebody, and then they'll be like, do as well as they can to show how grateful they are. Because, everybody is dealing with their own personal shit. Up here. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody dealing with their own shit. But yes, if you can possibly get 6, 7, 8 years for a crime that you get found guilty for, and then they give you 6 months, and then you don't want to show up for your 6 months, I think that if the judge looked out for you in that particular manner, you're showing the criminal justice system that you're ungrateful for that reasonable and pleasant freaking sentencing. And I think when they double back on you, they're gonna hit you. That's my opinion. Tell me what yours is. You disagree? If you disagree with me, put a red. I'm just wiping and blowing my nose over here, y'all. If you disagree with me, I use like napkins and shit. If you disagree with me, put a red dot. If you read something red, if you agree with me, put a frost. That's it. You don't think they're gonna, when they double back on them, what you think it's gonna look like? I'm just asking. For a friend. When they double back on you, who you think it's gonna look like? Yeah, ungrateful. How you think the judge is gonna look at it? You think I used the wrong word? Have you ever been sentenced to anything? You think I used the wrong word? You ever was about to get a whooping from your parent and then they decide, you know what? Just don't go outside for the rest of the day. You better be like, the fuck? You think I used the wrong word? I question the future of America to even ponder on that. That dude like 4'2". He tiny. He was just scared. He's scared. Nobody wants to go to prison. Well, some people do. Their boyfriend's still locked up. But generally speaking, nobody wants to go to prison, man. Generally speaking. So shout out to 42 Dugg though. But what about, hold on, this is another aspect of this we got a couple of minutes before we open it up to chat. This is another aspect of this I wanted to discuss also. Listen and pay attention. What about all the people he screwed over? That was helping him evade the police. Once again, there was people helping him evade the feds. They're not going to be able to then go to the feds and say, Yo, but he lied to us. We didn't know. It don't matter what he say. You still can't help people get away from the feds. If the feds have a warrant out for somebody, if the government or police or whoever have a warrant out for somebody and you're not telling them where they're at and you know, you don't even have to fucking be there. If you know where they're at and you're not telling them, that can be perceived as you're fucking helping them evade capture. So imagine all the people that are perceived to have been helping him evade capture. Damn, that many people is just coming in here to flag the video? That's just crazy. Fuck it. Flag away. What up, Vic Regina says, peace for us. What up, Deshaun Watson says, aiding and abetting. Absolutely. But also evading. No, aiding and abetting is if you gave them something. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't give them anything. Like, I'm saying for the people, yeah, those people are probably aiding and abetting. That's a fact, just so we can be clear. But I'm saying, like, even if you didn't do that, if you just knew where they were and you didn't tell the police, they can still say that you were helping them evade capture by knowing where their location was and not reporting them. You understand what I'm saying? So that means every single person that came in contact with 42 Dugg and knew that he had a warrant out for him can be in trouble. You understand? That's what I'm trying to... I guess I could have been clearer. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, aiding and abetting, that's if, you help them in any manner. You know what I'm saying? If somebody running from the police, you buy that motherfucker a turkey sandwich, nigga, you might be in trouble too. Niggas gonna be like, wait, hold on, did he get mustards? Mustards and mayonnaise. I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. So, I used to eat pork, right? So, I used to eat ham sandwiches on everything, right? So, after I stopped eating ham, I didn't like turkey sandwiches. So I couldn't eat turkey sandwiches with mayo. I used to have to only eat turkey sandwiches with fucking mustard on them because I needed that extra flavor to it because it just didn't taste like anything. So just a real crazy story about me. It took me like a couple of years after I stopped eating pork where I could just eat turkey sandwich comfortably with fucking mayo without no mustards. I could go for a turkey sandwich. They had this one place that was across the street from me. When I used to live in Executive Towers, it was like the hill right there. I think they had these sandwiches. It was like $3. The way they just melted the cheese and it came to toast like that shit was a whole, man. Then they put they shredded them. The lettuce was shredded, so it'd be like the shredded lettuce on the shit. They put the tomato, man. That shit was, you know what I'm saying? I love them sandwiches. Oh man, do they still make them like that? I might go right next time I'm over there. And for some strange reason, it just had this taste to it. I can't even. I can't. I want one of them sandwiches now. Oh yeah, 42 Dugg. Vic Regina says 42 Dugg was wanted in West Virginia for failing to report. He has to do time for the possessing a firearm. Yes, absolutely. He had to do time for possessing a firearm. And there was a couple of other situations which he also was gotten in trouble for that revolved around that particular situation. But the one that he actually got found guilty for or copped out for or took the charge for was the possession of the firearm. And then they gave him the 6 months he was supposed to turn himself in. He decided not to turn himself in for whatever the reason is. I guess if you're going to go to a jail, Virginia's the worst one to go to. No, that would be West Virginia. Oh, no, he's fine. If you saw the movie Deliverance, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you saw Deliverance, you know exactly what I'm talking about over there in the Red Bastards. Yeah, so it's not West Virginia. He's lucky. He said all rappers get a firearm charge, not even a real charge. But you're supposed to just do 6 months, man. And I'm saying just do 6 months like that's nothing. But when you're as rich as he is, 6 months is kind of nothing. You know, he has money. It's not like I go do 6 months, I come out, my whole life is backwards. You understand what I'm saying? That's a whole different situation. Me and you go through 6 months. You know, what your family gonna do? You a whole income. Your wife needs you. You understand what I'm saying? Your husband needs you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, them or they need you. I don't know what you into. I didn't read your comment yet. I was laughing while I was reading your comment. I have not laughed at your comment, and I don't think your comment is funny. But actually, Vic, wait, hold on. Vic Regina, what up, Vic, says, Force, is it true Kevin Samuels died of a Viagra overdose? Well, I don't know about a Viagra overdose. I will say this, listen and pay attention. Once I heard that he passed away, and I heard it was a heart attack, I 100% thought it was during sex. Even before I heard it was during sex. Just saying. So he looks like somebody that would take a Viagra to me. I don't know who looks like somebody that would take a Viagra, to be honest with you. But I know a couple of people that take Viagras. I got people that I know, cause some guys brag about this shit. I don't know what to tell you. They be like, yo, I got that blue pill. I took one. I pounded the old lady for like 4-5 hours. And then I be sitting there like this, right? And I be like, I have girlfriends that complained about that. Like, is this really what you trying to do? Like, I literally have had girlfriends that complain. Like, you know, like, what do you do? Like, I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. Be quiet. I can't tell those stories. But usually dying person doesn't get erection. Usually dying person doesn't get erection. People die during sex all the time. What are you talking about? Oceanic Vibe says pop that Cialis and go 48 hours. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't like. Can't you just make it happen up here? Like, can't you just? I don't know. So when I was in elementary, when I was moved in with my stepmother, all right, rest in peace to Bertha Taylor. She had a. Oh, I need to get a library in here. I need to get a wall with some books. I need some books. So we used to have a wall with a library in my bedroom. So they had. I read a couple of books on there, obviously. So they had a book that actually taught you how to hold your orgasm, how to whole types of different shit, give women orgasms, all different types of different shit. Right? I don't know. It was like I don't even know if it was a Kama Sutra book. I don't know what kind of fucking book it was. I was a kid. I ain't know nothing. Anyway, so a lot of the shit we just need to start eating better. So ladies, if you want your man to start being able to just get away from the processed foods, get away from all the fatty foods. I'm just trick him into doing a little bit of exercise, maybe, and get him checked for a hernia. Make sure he doesn't have a hernia. Sometimes men will have hernias and walk around with them for a long time, and that can mess up their functions down there. So make sure you don't got hernias, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but work on and moods also. Also make sure that this is for both parties also. Because men, we want our women to be satisfied and pleasured also. So this also goes for her. So make sure that she trick her into eating well. You know what I'm saying? Eat the food yourself. You know that you're gonna pick off your plate, right? So so this is for the woman also. I'm gonna say this much. When I'm dating somebody that eats well, I eat better. So if you see you will want your woman or your mate or whoever that is to have a habit that's a positive habit, especially a life-changing habit like better health, maybe pick it up yourself first, right? Lead by example. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I don't know anything. Don't pay me no attention. I don't know nothing. I be thinking I be knowing stuff, and then I say it, and it sounds right, but I don't know. He would have had to take a lot of for. He already had cancer. Apparently, might have also had a heart problem. I'm not sure which. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. I'm not sure what kind of cancer he had. He might have also had heart issues. Just so we could be clear. I don't know if he took Viagra. That's just some dude that just popped up in the chat and said that. What the fuck do I know? I don't know if he took Viagra. The fuck? I'm not even saying he did. Give me 1 minute. We'll be right back. I'm not saying he took Viagra. But I'm going to let y'all listen to this dude go off and tell all of his business about how he killed this homeboy. Be right back. Listen to this guy. He's going to tell you all his business about how he killed this homeboy. Niggas is crazy, yo. Ah, shit. Where was it? Oh, yeah, I remember. Listen to this shit. This is bananas.
These niggas tried to kill me, bro.
Be right back.
Look, his gun right here, bro. I blowed that bitch away. Who you in here? Bitch ass, that's my bro. Look, this bitch scratch. Y'all come play with Marco on this motherfucking street right here, boy. On Jesus Christ. I ain't with none of that y'all nigga shit. I'm from, bitch, I think I'm from the 80s, nigga. Yeah. On my mama, I'm at this whole cut up. On my soul, nigga, you can't finesse the J. Nigga, what the price was, 20 bands. That ain't enough for me, bitch. I'm in South Avenue. Listen, hey, run this hoe up. Let me show you a nigga scratched out. Call the police. Nigga, I'm at home. I'm at home. Niggas trying to snake me while I'm shooting dice. I had to lay him out. My right hand man. Niggas tried to shoot me. On God. I ain't going for shit. Cause y'all been playing all these snake ass guys, nigga. I'm at my house. My folks' house.
Yo, do you think he thought he was gonna get caught anyway? That's probably why he did that. He just said, fuck it, they gonna catch me anyway, so he did that so he could put the evidence. Probably, maybe thinking he's gonna give himself a fighting chance in court. That was crazy. Most Def said he drinks a lot of Red Bull. Yeah, I don't know if he uses fucking Viagra or not. Does he say he does? Chemo causes a lot of people to have heart attacks. Susan Boyce-Bedell. Shout out to Susan Boyce-Bedell. How you doing, baby girl? Ocean and R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. Yeah, you know about that dude, huh, Vic Mensa? They were playing dice games and in the house, and his best friend tried to take him out. He been arrested, murder and attempted murder. Well, I mean, I plead innocent, and they be like, innocent? I mean, I plead guilty, and they be like, guilty, because I had to. I shouldn't get no time for this if I plead that. Look, Judge, I want to argue that I should not get no time because I'm pleading guilty because I had to. Because they were going to kill me. So if I didn't kill them first. That's the thing about being a gangster. I do know that, right? See, this is the thing about being a gangster. When a gangster kills a gangster, you still go to jail. Right? So number two gangsters meet up, and then one of them got to get up out of there. The police win twice. So maybe the gangsters should stop killing each other. And maybe the gangsters should try to figure out a way to use the system to work against the system itself. I don't know. What the fuck do I know, right? Vic Regina says, I'm aware of that cake. His best friend took $20K to take him out and didn't get a chance to spend it. I wonder if the guys is like, I wonder if the dudes is gonna show up to his mom's crib like, yo, we need our bag back. Bag with the money in it. Police and government always beat gangsters. They the biggest gang. Nah, gangsters beat themselves. Prince Suamir says, let's respect the dead so they don't take us for companions before our time. Yeah, no, always respect the dead. That's a fact. Let's try to respect the living also. Could we try to do both of those things? I think that'd be beneficial. I think we should respect both the dead and the living. Is that okay? Susan Boyce-Bedell said he may has been able to claim self-defense before the confessions. Yeah, before the confessions, he might have been able to claim self-defense. If he would have kept his fucking mouth shut and spoke to his lawyer first. Yeah! Shout out to Prince to Amir putting the Cash App in the chat. Let's give 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. I think we've had a pretty decent show. At least the last 30 minutes of the show we've been rolling. I think the first 15 we was a little slow because I had to do a whole explanation to try to prime the content. I think last 30 minutes we've been rocking. I think the first 15 minutes was a little slow though. A little slower than usual. We started late. Started late as shit. If y'all want to do calling, we do calling. I'd rather do calling than do drops. I'd rather when y'all do drops, y'all call into the show so I can interact with you guys. I would rather that. To be perfectly honest with you. I would rather y'all buy fucking merch than do drops. I don't want y'all to just do drops. I want to do something to give back to the community when y'all do drops. That's why I'm always trying to figure out a thing to do so, you know, to show my appreciation. I don't know what to do, though. What y'all want to do? Let's open up the saloon. We in the saloon tonight? Shout out to Susan Boyce-Bedell. We in the saloon tonight. Susan Boyce-Bedell is pulling up. We in the saloon tonight. Shout out to Susan Boyce-Bedell pulling up to the saloon with the Dugg drop. Susan Boyce-Bedell, no comment. Clint Eastwood. Susan Boyce-Bedell pulls up into the saloon. Before she comes into the saloon, there's two people that run in. They open up the door. They hold it open. Two more people run in. They're throwing down little, what you call them shits? Rose petals. They're throwing rose petals all over the floor. As they throw rose petals on the floor, two more people rolling in. They got a rug. One person is standing on this side of the rug. It's a red rug. The other person is standing on that side. They roll the rug out. The carpet goes out. It falls right before the bar. The big Susan Boyce-Bedell walks in with all of her classinesses. She walks in. She talks to the bartender. She says, "Hey, Mr. Bartender, I'm thinking about running for mayor of this town." Bartender says, "We need more people like you around, Mrs. Boyce-Bedell. You really class up this place. But we don't have a mayor." She says, "I heard we're gonna have a mayor of of this town that the saloon is in, that we have yet to make a name for." And I'm running for mayor. Shout out to Susan Boyce-Bedell. She's one of the people who will be running for mayor of this town. We don't have a name for the town that the saloon is in. Yeah, I think we should get a name for the town the saloon is in. We need a name. We need a name for the town the saloon is in. What y'all think? We do not have a name for the town the saloon is in. We don't have a name. Yeah, Susan Boyce-Bedell, you running for mayor. Shit ass. I don't know how to say that word. Susan Boyce-Bedell running for mayor. Who's next? Susan Boyce-Bedell running for mayor. Yeah, we gotta get a name of the town. Let's grow the town out a little. We're just the saloon. You know, we started as a watering hole in the middle of nowhere. You know, people are building up around our little watering hole. We need a mayor and we need a constable. We need a mayor. We need a constable. We need to grow this little city we got over here. That's a fact. We need a mayor. We need a constable. We need to grow our little town. That's what we're gonna work on. We need a name for the town first. Anybody got a name? I try to come up with something. I'll come up with something. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. What we on right now anyway? 42 Dugg, or did we change the conversation? Oh, the dude. Yeah, the dude could have claimed self-defense. Susan Boyce-Bedell said he might have been able to claim self-defense before the confessions. Yeah, he could have just claimed self-defense. Like, what the fuck? Like, because, look, at the end of the day, right? This is what I keep trying to tell people. What do the police say? What's the Miranda rights? Everything you say can and will be used against you. everything you say can and will be used against you. They don't say everything that you say we're going to take into consideration. They're saying any information that we get during this investigation is with the intent to use that information to find you guilty. It's not here to exonerate you. So anything that you tell us, we're going to use that in the capacity to build our case against you, not to exonerate you. You're a suspect. Copy? So, him doing the video and giving out any kind of information was crazy. Don't talk. You still in the San Fernando Valley? Okay. Oh, you smoking at San Fernando Valley? Okay. To stop talking. I keep trying to tell people that. I'm going to say something right now. People be mad at me. People hate me for a whole bunch of different reasons. We got a small community now. When we get new people, Satan is going to most likely come back once we start getting our numbers back up, like around 100 again. I just want to thank everybody that's still here. I really do appreciate you guys. I don't care whether you do drops or whatever. I don't care if you hit the like button or nothing. I don't care whatever. I don't care if you ever commented or whatever. For the people that's still here, I definitely appreciate you. Thank you for staying around while we go and we're trying to build the content back up to the point where we could get back to where we're normally having 100 people in the room. This is just what we're just going to go through forever. Every time we start doing well, forces that be is just going to come at such a great amount that there's nothing that I'm going to be able to do by myself. So thank you for the people that stuck around this time. I know next time you might not, but I appreciate you. I just wanted to let you know that. Let's get back to the show. Yeah, stop giving, like, I don't even understand this whole have to put certain things on what's entertainment. Yeah, shout out to the Bronx, baby. That's what you was trying to do? Was that what you was trying to do? Was that what you was trying to do? I was literally just reading the shit. Oh, shout out to y'all, vibed. I didn't even mean the whole shit. Oh shit, that was crazy. Yo, some weird shit happened today. Let me tell y'all what happened to me today. Hold on, let me tell y'all what happened today. Some super weird shit happened today. So I was reading a post today that was talking about time dilation. It was talking about I'm gonna tell you some super weird shit happened to me today. I'm gonna some super weird shit. Hold on.
Oh, it's some dice, bro. These niggas tried to kill me, bro.
What the fuck? I'm not reading that no more. So I was watching. I went on Instagram, and on Instagram I followed somebody, one of these pages, and they was talking about the different ways that time travel is explained, like in movies and whatnot. And I'm not good. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Forget it. Don't worry about it. Just some weird shit happened. I can't explain. Some super weird shit. It just right now kind of happened again. That's why. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So Casey says I think I misread the title. Casey says, what up, Jack? And 6ix9ine had to run to do 42 going to jail. Had nothing. Yeah, you misread the title. 6ix9ine was asking for a fair fight with him. No. Listen, you weren't here when I did the whole explanation about when I was talking about that. Basically, I do think that when individuals go back and forth with 6ix9ine, the federal government actually pays a little bit more close attention to him. He's been on a run since how long, and they didn't go pick him up? He started arguing with 6ix9ine or talking crazy about 6ix9ine on the internet, and then what happened? He went and they got picked him up. I think it also has to do with just in general, whenever rappers are on the internet and they start talking greasy and they have a problem with the law, sometimes the law pulls up on them just in general. So it might not be that he was arguing with 6ix9ine per se. If he was arguing with another rapper, maybe the same thing would have happened. But I would think that any artist that is the artist that 6ix9ine is being the capacity that he's already worked previously with the government due to the Treyway situation, I would think that they would that they will be watching what he's doing and might be a little bit more susceptible to taking action depending on situations that might be happening around him. So that's what I'm saying when he's what do you think about that? Was that a good way? I hope I explained that well. I realized that one of the main reasons why I explain the way that I explain things now is because I'm used to talking to people who don't want to understand me. Because I think I just explained the damn thing 3 times in that one explanation. If that's not proof that I do that all the time, if that's not proof that I'm usually in conversations with people who are purposely misunderstanding me, that damn near backs up everything I've been saying. I mean, if you just pay attention to my actions, because I'm sitting here right now, what the fuck did I just have to do that kind of explanation for? That didn't even make sense. Do I do that all the time? I probably do that all the time. Vic Regina says 6ix9ine is definitely federal informant. 6ix9ine and Whack 100 according to Interpol. Whack 100 said that he was giving guns to the youth in the hoods. I'm sorry. I'm with my son on this. But I'm not gonna stop being friends with somebody because they fuck with Whack. But I'm with my son. I'm on my son's side on the whole Whack 100 conversation. Whack 100 said that, just so we could be clear, he said that he was giving, I don't even care if he's lying about this. He said this. He said, I want to explain something. Stop. Okay. He said, there's certain lies that the simple lie itself is so bad that to tell it is worse or as bad as it being a thing. So he said he was giving guns to the Crips. First of all, he's a whole blood. What the fuck are you talking about you giving guns to the Crips for? Okay, that's one. 2, you're supposed to be an OG, steer these kids in the right direction. What are you doing giving guns to anybody? 3, what the hell do you mean that the Crips said they weren't going to shoot any Bloods with it? They was only going to shoot Crips. So I don't believe nothing Whack 100 Live says. I don't even know if he was doing it. Because it sounds so fucking fantastical. I'm sorry. No, that don't make sense. Susan Boyce Bedell says, that doesn't even make sense. No, that doesn't make sense. That makes none of the sense. There is no sense that makes 0 of the sense. What in the hell? But I'm just gonna, just so we can understand what the fuck he said, this is just, what now? Apparently, just so we can be clear, first he said he's giving guns to the Crips. First he's giving guns to the youth. Wait, no. First he's giving guns to the youth. What now? That happened to be the Crips. You're a whole blood. And then he said, they promised not to shoot Bloods with the guns. What the fuck are you talking? I ain't got time for Whack 100 Lies, man. I keep trying to tell you about that guy. This guy's pure entertainment, man. I don't know this shit up. I hope he don't though. I hope everybody understands that this shit is bullshit. I hope nothing don't come of nothing, none of this shit that he doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. Like on some real shit. Whack 100 lies. They pinky smoke. Come on, man. Come on, man. He extorting you for coming on YouTube. Fucking whack 100 lies, man. Shout out to that guy. I don't know what to tell you, man. I just don't know what to tell you. He's entertainment, though. But I've been telling people about that. I made a video 4 years ago telling people that he was a fucking cop or some shit. Look, man, I ain't got to lie. Somebody pointed the shit out to me the other day. Shout out to the person that pulled up in here. I might have kicked them. They might have started talking crazy to me and I kicked them. Anything is possible when you got the power of the sun in the palm of your hands. Shout out to the Dugg reference. Shout out to the Dugg reference. What the fuck? Alright. Fuck, what was that just about? What was we just... I was laughing about something and I laughed about... What was I just laughing about? God dang it, I picked up the phone. I hate when I pick up the fucking phone and my battery is dead and it's on all of the wrong things and it takes too long to open up. I forget what I was just about to show y'all. It's just, I don't know what the fuck my phone do this. It just don't open the way. I gotta mess with it so much to get it to do the right thing. By the time I get ready to do the fucking right thing, I done fucking forgot which thing I was gonna show you. I don't, Jay Perez. I make $0. I make no money. I've never made money on YouTube, and I got 0 views. If anybody want to help me make money, you can buy some shirts. Pull up to our BBN Instagram. If anybody want to help us make money, because we make $0. If anybody want to help us make money, because we got no views, you could always pull up to our store on Instagram. We got an Instagram store. You could always pull up to our store on Instagram. You could purchase some products. Look at this green team sweater right here. This is one of my favorite designs. I'm going to keep it a whole stack with you. That's one of my favorite designs. That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to this. I'm going to go copy one. I'm going to copy some of the green team merch. So, shout out to this. Go cop some green team merch. This is some more green team merch. This is a different design, obviously. That's some more green team merch. Go cop some green team merch. Link in the description. Or you could go to our Instagram store because we definitely, our views are terrible. So if you want to still keep the BBN around, you could just go. We got the popular loaner shirt right there. We have multiple different... Shout out to the person that reminded me that I should be doing this in the first place. As you can see, we have multiple colors on the bottom for most products. Go get your popular loaner. Make sure that you get this right here, young ladies, so the dudes know. Don't talk to me. I don't know if that's what that shirt's supposed to mean, no? Yes, they are thick hoodies. Shout out to Susan Borsmadale. That's a fact. So go pull up. Here go Icy Queen's collection right here. If you're still wearing this stuff on some pillows. Go pull up. We got a ton of things. Believe me. We got something out there that you're gonna like. I promise you. Yeah, you could go do that. Not for nothing. We got no views. We got 0 views. Our views are gonna be bigger tomorrow. Watch. We're gonna get one more person at least. That's what we're working on. Tomorrow we're gonna work on to try to at least get one more view than we got to them today. And the day after that, we What you want me to do, man? I got people trying to destroy me, man. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? It's just me. And the couple of y'all that stick around, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that stick around. We got probably about 20 or 30 of y'all that still stick around. We got 20 or 30 people that's a part of the BBN community. And we got some other people that come around and hang out with us every once in a while. I appreciate y'all guys. I'm still kicking people, by the way. I'm never going to stop kicking people for saying the wrong thing. I don't care if I'm in here with one person. You say the wrong thing, I'm going to kick you. What y'all want to talk about is late. I don't really want to hold y'all. If y'all got something to talk about, I'll stay on. But other than that, I don't really want to hold y'all. Bring your next account. Come on. This is just what it is. Like, I'm happy that we got people in here that fuck with me, though. But this is usually what it is. I just come here, and the only people that talk to me is the people that don't like me. And I'm not gonna lie, I be thinking about that shit. Like, I be thinking about that shit. I be like, damn. I be having whole entire shows where the only people that talk to me is the people that don't like me for the most of the show. I be thinking about that sometimes. I be like, so that's why when the rest of y'all be talking, like Jason Elliott, Prince Tourmaid, you know, we got the KCs that show up, you know, to see on shit. Like, thank you and shit. Sebastian Tom can show up. Like, even just the chatting. Don't gotta do a drop. Nobody don't never gotta do a fucking drop, man. I appreciate when y'all just in the chat talking. People just tell people stuff that I don't think. So I can't help people telling people stuff that I don't think and then you believe it. I can't do nothing about that. Do you think the first thing I thought when they told me that he was with somebody, I thought that they killed him. Actually, the first thing I heard first thing I thought when I heard he died was that somebody killed him. It's the first thing I thought. And then when I found out heart attack, I thought he probably died having sex. It's probably why. Shout out to Susan Boyce Fidel with the $5 drop. She says, "What did the 5 fingers say to the face?" She said, "For the haters." Susan Boyce Fidel walks outside. She sees all the haters across the street. She gets a bag of donkey in one hand, a bag of donkey in the other hand. She hands them to the people that's with her, and she says, "Throw." 15 people all throw bags of donkey across the street, hitting all the haters. Shout out to Susan Boyce Fidel. What up, JT? Jet Leader 1. Yeah, I don't need nobody to do no drops. I just appreciate it if y'all just even come in here and chat. That's a fact. I was walking today. This shit was dope. So I was walking today, and I don't know. I just saw some lady or whatever the case is. So I don't know. I was just walking, so she looked at me. So I said good morning, and then she said good morning back to me, and she was just like so like happy to say good morning back to me. I was just like, wow. I was like that was dope. That's like literally the only person I spoke to today. But like that was just so dope. I was like, that was lit. I had a good experience today. I had a good interaction with somebody today. Which balling footage are you talking about, Jet Li? I haven't been playing for a minute because my knee actually was messed up, so I didn't go get any more. My knee don't feel good, so I've been trying to stretch. My back a little messed up, so I've been trying to stretch and get myself in a little bit more physical, better condition. Yeah, nah. I've been stretching and stuff. Of course, I'm not in good condition. I'm not in basketball shape right now. Like, I'm really not. I'm just really good. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. So I'm trying to get myself back in shape because I'm going to hurt myself out there because I'm used to doing moves at a certain speed and at a certain pace. And I don't got my body ready to take that pounding right now. No homo pause. That was crazy. I don't got my body ready to take that wear and tear right now. So that's why, like, even if you see me play right now, I'm just just hopping and skipping. I'm not really moving quick at all. I'm not really going. I'm going like half speed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going half speed. I'm going slower than half speed. Yeah, so like if I went full speed out here, I'd get hurt, to be honest with you. There's probably only a couple of people out there that I feel comfortable like playing hard with, and I don't think that, I'm gonna get hurt. Get hurt, yo. And not even on, I'm not saying the person's gonna hurt me on purpose. I mean, even by accident. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, that's why I'm gonna say something that people that only certain people are gonna get. That's why sometimes when you're playing with somebody who's not as good as you, you're not trying to play down. And for the people who aren't really that good or like average, and you play against really really good players, and sometimes you feel like they playing down to your level, they not doing that. I promise you, they not doing that. You understand? Not all the time. Like sometimes you just playing at a pace and at a speed to just win the game. Like why? It's hard for me to explain, but you get hurt when you play too hard. You understand what I'm saying? So I try to only play as hard as I need to play. You understand what I'm saying? But if there's some chicks around I like, I'm gonna do a couple of good moves for real. That's a fact. If there was some chicks, I mean, I would do just. I want to play ball. I'm gonna try to get out there this summer period. But if there's some chicks around that I like, that especially, well, it's not. I'm not gonna say chicks around. Like if there's like at least like one shorty around, because 9 times out of 10, you're really gonna find any place where there's more than one shorty around I'm into. So if there's like a shorty around or the shorty that I'm into is around, I'm probably gonna kill a little, just a little. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna still go light though, because I'm not in shape yet. I'm probably gonna still go light though, real light. I'm not even jumping. Y'all notice that? Like, I don't even think y'all was watching the footage. Like, if you go watch any of the footage of me playing basketball, I'm not even jumping. Like, I'm literally not jumping. Like, literally. There's no female over here specifically. There's no female over here. Not that I mean, not that be at the park. There's some chicks in the community that's cute as shit. This one chick, I think she's disguised. I don't know if she's his wife though. She might be his wife. If she's not his wife, but I think she's his wife though. So I mean, and you know how I feel about even thinking about somebody that's in a relationship with somebody else. That's wrong. So yeah, but like just. But that's like, I think the only other person, like 2 people I see. Oh, she said good morning to me too. Shout out to her. Like, this is a big deal to me. Y'all don't understand how much I love to interact with people. You have no idea how much I miss that in my life. You have no idea how much I love just walking up and just meeting just new people every day. You have no idea. Like literally, that was like my whole life. I just go places and just meet people and get into shenanigans. That was like my whole life. Like that's what I did. That's what I did. Like if you go talk to any of my people that hung out with me, like throughout my teens and my 20s and shit like that. What's up, Ben? They'll tell you. Like you walk around, get into. If you ask Kendra, I was just dating her. I just walk around, I get into shenanigans. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's just good. What up, Susan? What Susan said? Hey. I just get her attention. Oh, she's telling me to get the girl attention. No, there's no actual chick around here. I mean, none at the park. There's no females around here that play basketball, by the way. I mean, I don't know. There's none that I've seen. I wish I do see some chick around here that play basketball. Sorry about that, the few. There's no notification. People been hitting the like button, turn the notifications on and back on again. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, there's no chicks around here that play basketball though. But shorty that I seen this morning, like they got a dog or whatever. I think his name, I forgot the dog name is Rocky, I think. Dog cute. But I think that's the dude's. Well, I don't know. Might be. I don't know I don't know who the girl is. So I don't know who the woman is. I don't know nothing. Might be. I don't know. I don't know. She might be like 19 years old. If so, I'm good. I don't want no parts of that. If she anything younger than young, I don't want no parts. Like that's the shit I be trying to tell people. People like, yo, no. Believe me, that's not. Believe me, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of anything that might add drama into my life. And young relationship is only drama. Like that's only drama. Like, do you understand? I stay home because I don't want drama. Why the fuck would I go date a young girl? That don't even make sense. Listen. I stay. This is why I pay attention to the people that lie on me. I don't know what in Deacon chat is. I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure I wasn't in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wasn't in the Deacon chat. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, no. I mean, pay attention. That's why I try to tell you. People just lie and say weird shit. Like that's crazy. I don't go. I avoid people because I don't want drama. But I'm gonna go date some little young girl, or I'm trying to date a young girl. That doesn't even make sense. I don't know what you're saying, but you're talking crazy and you accuse of being a B in some way I'm not. So I'm kicking you. Everybody should re-hit the bell button to get all notifications when BBN go live. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm speaking facts or not, man. I be thinking I'm speaking facts, but apparently there's like hundreds of people that they just say everything that I say is wrong. So I don't know if I'm speaking facts or not. I don't know what to tell you. I think I am though. Think I am. I can't call it though. I don't know what to tell you. Nah, but it'd be dope. If there was some chick that played basketball over here, I'd probably go over there more often to play basketball. I don't know. It depends. Because I don't want to get hurt. Oh, of age female also. I'm not talking about some little minor. I'm not talking about some young girl. I'm talking about like what the fuck. I'm not talking about no little girl. Just so we can be clear on this. That'll probably make me not want. That'll probably make me be uncomfortable. Like there was some young girls that was over there, right? So there was some young girl with the dreads. We would have been smoking people. She was kind of nice. And there was some other girl that she was over there with. She looked like she was a young girl also, both young. But she looked like she was like, I don't know how young the young girl was though. Like the other young girl, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell nobody's age. Like real talk, I can't tell people's age. Like even if you're in your 30s, I can't tell your age. If you're in your 20s, I can't tell people's ages. I don't have the slightest idea. Y'all age old as shit now. I don't know if it's the fool or what. But I'm gonna tell you right now. When I was growing up, the kids that look like they 15 years old now was probably like 19. Like when you was 19 when I was growing up, you look like you like the 15-year-olds now and shit like that. Am I wrong? I've dated a whole bunch of chicks that play basketball. What are you talking about? I'm nice, nigga. I'm not gonna say dated. Let me just say it like that. What are you talking about? I'm nice. I'm nice. I've definitely had I'm nice. I've been nice for a long time. I promise you. Yeah, people just aging like dumb old now. Like when I was growing up, like people when you was like I seen some lady the other day, and it's also the makeup. I seen some lady the other day. This is the irony of this shit is retarded. So I seen this lady the other day on Instagram, obviously. So she's on Instagram. I'm assuming she probably using the filter too. What the fuck do I know? She's supposed to be like 40, 50 years old or some shit like that. Old as shit. She looking like she in her 20s. And then I see a girl in real life. Listen. And then I see a girl in real life. She got mad makeup on her face working in the fucking whatever, one of these restaurants. Working in mad makeup on her face. And she looking like she old as shit. And apparently, the girl was like a new employee there, and she was pretty young. And she looked like she old as shit, though. And I don't mean old in a good way. So, ladies, learn how to put fucking makeup on. Men, learn how not to care whether women have makeup on. Obviously. But what the reason why I'm saying that is because you don't want to fuck your pores up. From what I hear, if you don't know how to apply makeup the appropriate way, you can mess up your actual face. I don't know how true this is. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying learn how to put the makeup on so you can look better. I'm saying the way she was putting that makeup on, I wouldn't be surprised if she was fucking her pores and everything up. Let me tell you a quick story. So there was this lady I used to work with when I was working at I got her in the we had a freaking, you know, the Secret Santa shit, and I bought her a whole bunch of makeup because she was like a makeup lady. So she always used to wear a lot of makeup. She was like into makeup. Anyway, for apparently she used to put makeup on and she messed herself up, and I don't want to say it. Anyway, so man, I don't want to say it. Now I see why people be thinking something wrong with me. I do be like real flippant. But I'm just on the show, man. Whatever, man. You know, God damn it. I guess I gotta have more masculine hand motions, but then it looks like I'm doing jerking off motions every 5 minutes. I don't want to do that. I mean, yeah, I hoop. Like I hoop. That's been up until maybe the last 10 years of my life. That's been a constant. I'm not even 10 years, maybe the last 70 years of my life. Playing basketball has always been like my only real constant. You know? Shout out to Prince to Amir putting the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. And or what would even be just as good or better. You can pull, what the hell? Hold on, wait 1 second. You ever open up your chat and then it flips? So lucky. Oh, that was an ad for something else? I'm busy here thinking it was an ad for like children of some kind. Because I see the pregnant lady and the husband. So I'm like, oh man, they're so lucky. But apparently they're showing how they got pregnant. Okay, so yeah, they're lucky also. They got a kid on the way. They also lucky. Those who give receive, kind of like recycling. That's a fact, Prince to Amir. That's a fact.
That's me.
I opened up the thing to go. I thought about the baby. I really want to have a family. Shout out to You can also go pull up to the BBN website. We got a link down in the description, or you can pull up here on Instagram. Pulling up on Instagram, I believe they're gonna give you monies off or whatever. They got like a whole bunch of. As you can see, we have a lot of different designs. You can go check it out. Check out the popular loaner line right there. We have a lot of different merch. Almost every single thing comes in. As you can see, we got the green team. This is for fucking shower curtain. Everything comes in everything. You get every design that you see on a mug, almost on all of the shirts or whatever else you might see, is including the pillows right here. Actually, this is one of my favorite floors, but not on everything, just on the pillow. On the pillow, the shit look lit. Um, Also, go run our reels up on on the BBN Instagram. Go run our reels up if you want. Go run our reels up. Because remember, we getting flagged constantly all day, every day. I could really appreciate somebody, going and checking out our reels. We get paid on our reels. Our reels, we get paid on here, we get paid over there. Run our reels up. All I need is the resources to make the stuff work. I have every single thing in place. Like, like this shit is wild. Like I don't even, like you don't understand why I'm so frustrated. Like I got everything in place. Like I got everything in place. The only reason why I can't do nothing with the stuff that I have in place is because of lack of resources. And then when I get resources, I have to use resources for something other than pushing the agenda. But I have everything in place. This shit is just bananas. And it's all stuff that I be telling people. I was like, yo, if we do this thing, it's going to work. I promise you. And then people bail on me. And they think for whatever the reason is, they don't follow through and they bail on me. And then the thing work. And then I'm standing there by myself with the thing. And it was like, but this is, oh man, but I'm over here now. Oh man, this is the long story. Long story. Like our newspaper. As soon as the newspaper got monetized, and then we started getting enough streams to make a couple of dollars off of it. We didn't even make no dollars. I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. Fuck it, I'll tell you this. BBN Network. So we had a newspaper over here. Shout out to everybody that was doing articles. So we had the newspaper over here and we was doing articles or whatever the case is, right? I wanted to pay everybody, but at the time we couldn't generate no money. And I was already putting like a couple of $100, I think every month into the to the website just to keep it up and like maintenance and shit like that, right? So I'm already paying a couple of $100 for the website every month. So I'm telling people I'm not paying you for your articles, but when we start making money, then I'll start paying you for whatever the articles do. Boom, right? It is what it is. I only got money for one thing or the other, right? So as soon as we start getting enough views where we start making money, everybody left. I don't even know what to tell you. Everybody left. Like we started getting enough views where we start getting like it started making like $1.50 one month, and then the next month it made like $1.70 something, and everybody left. And then the next month it made like $4. And then I'm busy sitting there like we was about to trend. I was like, oh man. I was like, so that's that's what happens with all the BBN stuff. I'm holding it together. I'm doing everything I can. Then before we have a breakthrough, everybody give up but me. So yeah. Everybody say they want it. They don't really want it. They don't want to. People wonder why I'm doing this or I'm doing nothing. It took me 1.5 years to get my first check from YouTube. That's after I was monetized. That before, it took me about 8 months after, 9 months after. It took me 1.5 years before I got my first check from YouTube. And I did all that on my own. Every time I help somebody build their channel and they get paid, I feel proud. Other day I helped somebody get hundreds of subs and they gave somebody else the credit. I'm not even upset that the person ain't over here no more. I'm more upset that they had the audacity to tell me that the help that I gave them somebody else did. Like, that's the fucked up part. You know what I'm saying? They still, the one thing from me that I want, appreciation. That's what they steal from me. They make it so everything I do is nothing I do is appreciated. It's still my life. They have to make people not appreciate me. If people don't appreciate me, they're not going to watch the video. If people don't appreciate me, they're not going to buy merch. If people don't appreciate me, they're not going to do drops. So the object is to make people not appreciate me. While I'm supposed to appreciate every single thing in the world, and no matter how much I appreciate anything, they're also going to tell you I don't appreciate nothing. So I don't be knowing what to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got people trying to contact me and talk to me that don't talk to me just so they could try to record a conversation with me so they can help the people that hate me, because to them, my life is a game. My life's an entire game. I'm not even a person. I'm just a thing. Oh man, what y'all want to talk about? I'm about to just let y'all go. What y'all want to talk about? If y'all want to talk about anything, put it in the chat. If not, I'm just gonna let y'all go. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got anybody still awake in your household, give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't know, nothing happened. Just, I heard somebody explain this today. I heard somebody explain this today. I don't think I never heard anything that sounded more like my thoughts come out of another person's mouth.
Due to depression. If someone is determined to end their life, how can one change their mind? Oh, well, first of all, I'm very sorry about that. That's a terrible thing. Sorry. There's been a lot of depression in our family, so it's a question that cuts close to the bone. The depressed person thinks everywhere I look, it's nothing but catastrophe, and I can't see any way out of it. I can't see any path forward whatsoever. And then they think as well, and maybe it's the combination of these two thoughts that really make people suicidal. It's like, it's hopeless. It isn't going to get any better. No matter where I turn, there's no escape. The suffering is unbearable. And I'm absolutely no use whatsoever to anyone. It would be better for everyone if I was just gone, because if I'm not so much of a burden now that it's going to destroy their life, then I'm going to be that much of a burden in the future. Our daughter ended her life at 24 due to depression. If someone is...
I don't think that there's I don't think I've ever heard anyone verbalize the way that I feel better than that ever in the history of me being alive. I know people think my life is a game. I get it. I don't. That's all. I don't think my life is a game. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang, hashtag Mom's Moments. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. That's all I got on